Hey everybody, how are you today? This is Stephanie with Oasis Palisades and also your intentional happiness enthusiast. Woo woo! How are you today? What have you done today for your soul? What have you done today for your mind? What have you done today for your body? And what have you done today for your business? I don't know which way. What have you done today for you? What have you done today to just feel how amazing and special you are and how you deserve the best? The best, the best, the best, the best. You are the best. So, how do you prepare when you have to do something very important? So this morning at 9 a.m., I had a call that I have been anticipating since probably June. So July, a couple months then. So actually, I can't believe it's already end of August and it's already September. Wow, so crazy how time is flying. Hey Becky, how are you today? So I set up an appointment and have been preparing for several months to have this conversation today that I had with Scott Duffy, who is the author of a book called Launch: The Critical 90 Days from Idea to Market. So I actually, I saw one of his posts where he offered if anyone bought one of his friends' books, then he would send them something. But if anybody bought 10 of his friends' books, he would give them an hour of their time. That's how awesome Scott is. So thank you, Scott, for putting that offer out there. And I knew the value of having an hour with Scott would be so worth buying 10 of his friends' amazing books. So today was that call. And one of the things I did to prepare to have this phone conversation with Scott was to download Audible app on my cell phone and listen to his book, Launch: The Critical 90 Days from Idea to Market by Scott Duffy. Amazing book, so much information. I started listening to the book and actually taking notes, and I was taking so much notes it would have taken me forever to listen. So I decided I just have to listen and then go back. That's where you definitely want to own a hard copy so you can go back, highlight and triple light and go back and look. Such valuable information. So so I listened to his whole book and it was fabulous. Like I said, I went on YouTube and I watched many videos that he does. He has a show right now. Okay, so Scott Duffy is an entrepreneur, speaker, and a brand ambassador. He actually sold one of his businesses to Richard Branson. It was one of I think it was Virgin or something like that. So, yes, Scott Duffy knows his shiz about business, and literally like 5 minutes before my call with him, I started to get very nervous, even though I had months to prepare for this conversation with him. I really had no idea exactly where it would go. And so he is so gracious and kind. He left me with some amazing things to think about and then offered to continue our conversation as soon as I have the answers to what the questions that he presented. So interesting. So Scott Duffy, one of the things he has right now is a show called Burgers and Business, where he and Alan Taylor, who is an entrepreneur and a radio and TV personality. They co-host together a show called Burgers and Business, and they go around the United States and interview entrepreneurs at a popular burger joint. I know maybe like 3-4 months ago, Greg Reed was interviewed at Barney's Beanery in Hollywood. That was really cool. If you can go on YouTube and you can Google Burgers and Business, and Greg Reed, my mentor, was interviewed by Scott and Alan on their show. That was really cool. So yeah, I had no idea, because all the different things I had to tell him in such a short amount of time, I had no idea where our whole conversation would go. But I told him at the end, I didn't get around to even talking to him about wanting to do something like what he does. Wouldn't it be cool to do some kind of a show where maybe you go to, I don't know, doing the interview like him. I'm trying to think, where could I go and interview people that, how he goes for business and burgers. I'm trying to think of like happiness and spas and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. So, but no. One of the things, and I had asked Greg Reed years ago a question, and I remember his answer, and it's pretty much the same answer with a lot of people. When you really, to be successful, sometimes you have to really focus on one thing at a time. Like I remember I asked Greg, like, oh my God, what if you have this? What if you're interested in this and you're interested in this? And how do you blah, 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 how do you keep it all together? It's okay to have multiple streams of income. Most successful people have multiple streams of income, but most successful people know how to focus and really focus on one thing at a time, right? So one of the major suggestions of my meeting today with Scott was, all right, yes, you have all these amazing things you are interested in doing, but right now, what is, the one thing that we are going to focus on is Oasis Palisades. I better go because my client's here, actually. She's early. So, all right. I have to run now, but peace out. This is Stephanie with Oasis Palisades. Go and have an awesome day. I love you. I love you. Mwah. I love you. We'll continue this conversation later after my client. All right. Ciao.